Thanks for checking in again, guys. This video is going to take you through a play-by-play of what I think is going to happen on Wednesday. But the storm system is going to affect the whole entire Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, causing a lot of travel headaches for many areas. And I'm going to just tell you what, basically, from everything I'm looking at, what my prediction is. Now, that could change, of course. There's a lot of different models showing different things, but I'm just going by everything I've looked at over the last couple of days and how I think this is going to play out to try to keep you guys ahead of it. So, our storm system, we got some rain moving through the area tomorrow. It's actually be 70 degrees, and that's going to warm the surface up, so it's going to be harder for snow to stick initially on Wednesday. But here's our storm system developing. A southern piece of energy down here, northern piece of energy up here. They're going to combine on Wednesday and start to blow up a big storm off the coast. Okay, so if I zoom in here, this is Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We have a storm underway. Now, the important thing is who is going to get rain and who is going to get snow. And that's going to depend on two things. One, the temperatures in the upper atmosphere. Are they cold enough for snow growth? And secondly, what are the temperatures at the surface? I could tell you right now that south and east of Interstate 95, which runs like this, I think you see rain initially, and it's going to be mostly rain for many areas until the end. That's contrary to what some other people are saying, but I think there's going to be a warm component of the storm for many areas. So if we look here at 5,000 feet, it's cold enough to snow in all these areas, right? The problem is at the surface. So temperatures are in the 40s at the coast, or in the high 30s in these areas here, this lighter green, and then they're 32 to 35 here. So any of these areas down here, southeastern Jersey, Long Island, central southern Delaware, it's rain. So snow is not in the cards until later in the storm. The focus is really going to be central Jersey, back here to Baltimore, Washington, all the way up into New England, okay? What is going to happen? And basically, these surface temperatures start to decrease, okay, north and west as the day goes on Wednesday, but actually increase a little bit south and east. And the reason is because the storm is pulling up warm air as it develops over our region. So here's a storm over our region. Here's a precipitation, okay. It's bringing up a southwesterly flow, and I think this model is going to be the most accurate with the storm. And everybody could actually change the rain here at one point. So don't be surprised. Again, it's north and west of this red line. I think we're going to see the snowfall accumulations, and everybody in these blue and green zones change over to snow back at the end of the event, which is late on Wednesday night, maybe early Thursday morning. Okay, and you can see here, this is the storm pulling away at that time. This circle is a low pressure center, so the storm follows that low pressure center, so you can see it moving up the coast. So at this point, north and west is snow, other areas are rain and mix, and then at the end, all these areas down here are snow, like I just said. And that's, again, because temperatures are going to cool the surface, and at the end, the storm is going to bring down that cold air, okay, in its wake, because storms spin counterclockwise. Now, snowfall accumulations, the model here is projecting 12 to 18 inches in these purple areas. That's a little high, especially up in this little, say, northwestern Jersey and Connecticut. But it's not far off. It definitely could happen. The model's definitely overdone down here in South Jersey. So what I did is I said, okay, based on everything I'm looking at, what do I think is going to happen? And this is the forecast I put out this morning. I plan not to change this unless they absolutely have to. I think 2 to 5 inches for central Jersey, Delaware, New York City's included in that too. It starts as rain. Again, a lot of that snow comes on the back end, so late in the event. So Wednesday in these areas down here shouldn't be that bad. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look that way now. 4 to 8 inches up in this blue zone. This 6 to 12 could easily get pulled a little further south to include, say just west of Morristown, New Jersey, and the Sussex County, Vernon, and a lot of areas in Massachusetts and Connecticut. Now, Baltimore, Washington, again, you're on that line between 4 to 8 and 2 to 5. I think you do stay closer to 2 to 5. Boston, again, 4 to 8, I think is a good number there. And New York City, about 4 inches for this event. So for this, look, it's November, 25th or whatever it's going to be. So this is very impressive for this time of year. Keep checking in, guys. I'll keep updating the blog and over the next couple of days up into the storm.